I'm late to the game on this one. DC Comics and Warner Brothers presents Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It's not exactly the most appealing menu, but this is the start screen when logging in. It's a third-person looter shooter with movement mechanics and 4-player gameplay, and apparently it didn't do so well. Lost about 200 million to the tune. So I'm gonna try it now. You got a 3-hour trial. I can't imagine I'll play the full amount, but let's just start. Just a sec.
Metropolis. It's the little things that really change a city's vibe. The weather, gentrification, the alien invasion.
Task Force X. Stop sightseeing and see if you can kill everything in sight.
Task
Got
Force
it?
X.
Hate to say it, but Waller's right. We got work to do. How did you three get split off this time?
Hey, wasn't my fault we got lost. This time. We should convene at the Daily Planet. It is a very central location.
So one of the troublesome things when they make these spin-off games about these characters is if you're less familiar with the brand already, you're not really going to know or have an attachment to them. So like these guys in Suicide Squad, I remember they were making movies for them maybe in like the late 2000 teens.
Yeah, you lost me there too, Floydie.
Aren't you supposed to be a yank, Carls? Even I got the reference.
It's kind of loud. I couldn't really check anything with I couldn't really check anything in that menu. There's like nothing going on.
Just don't get yourselves killed doing something basic.
Well, you know Boomer. He's always basic.
Oi! Wait! You're basic!
See what I mean?
So is this going to be another one of those games where they're talking to you constantly because they give you teammates so that they just chat and yammer? So one of the things about this brand is I grew up watching Spider-Man and Batman and X-Men. So even though some of those were Marvel, some of those were DC, but I had a basic knowledge of the backstories of these heroes because of the comics, or the cartoons, I should say. And then they started bridging from comics into cartoons, into movies, into video games. And so a lot of people who grew up with them kind of knew the story from the get-go. They knew the hero. But with Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy, I never really heard of those until they started making movies for them. And I didn't really know or have any attachment to the characters. So, like, this might be Deadshot, I don't even know. And I only know of him from Injustice 1. So, I think this game also skips over a lot of the story elements that were present in the Batman games. Let's see if you can mantle. Yeah, you can. And it's more focused just on action, I suppose. So I can only double jump twice. Otherwise it'd be an infinite jump, not a double jump. R1 to wall climb. That's pretty cool. So one of the focuses in this game was the traversal mechanics. I got to admit, it looks exciting and big already, and it's very responsive, and I like that they just kind of let me jump right in and play. This might be something that more players are into. Maybe they don't want to watch cutscenes or play a linear story game. They just want a game. They kind of want it to be their story. So it seems fun so far. It's moving very well, and it looks cool. But also, I'm playing this super late into the game's life. Like I said, this is a 3-hour trial on PS Plus, and there's probably been... This might be the official Season 2. I know Mr. Freeze and others are already in the game. R1 plus X is Afterburner. What is it? He wall jumped off of... Let's see that. He wall jumped... he climbs. Can he climb on this? No. Climb there. So R1 is like... X is jump and R1's your traversal. It seems like he has... I don't know, multiple different jetpacks. I think we'll just leave it wherever it is. And not worry about it too much.
Just gotta do what I do best and land these
And
shots.
hold the aim.
I ain't letting a little shield stop me. Just gotta
Honestly,
use my
this guy
jetpack
was
to
one
get
of the, use my jetpack to get around. And then R2 seems to be a melee attack. Ordinarily. run. Hey, pretty cool. And he seems to already have, like,
But I'm always prepared to hit my targets.
projectiles on his
Switch up the
R2,
guns,
so you don't really need
slow
to
breath.
aim.
And
And then I have a snipe. Not bad. R3 to toggle scope. Can I zoom in anymore? Damn, got them both. I don't know that he's gonna reach that far though. Oh, there we go. They said no. Can I crouch or anything? Oh, zoom up.
okay, I got this. I got it.
Press L1 while in midair
Airborne,
to
tap the
kickstart
button,
or
breathe.
cooldown.
Kickstart. Easy. Yeah, no, it's definitely easy.
Alright, press and hold. Oh, okay, so you can kind of like manually reload your traversal mechanics. This is pretty cool that they're starting me off with Deadshot, because I think I was going to choose him. I kind of like the Shark, and maybe Harley, but that other Joker, he's like, just kind of like a homeless bum. I'm not really interested. So I was going to start with this guy anyway, and then switch to the Shark. I think it's... I like the kind of burnt sunset color scheme. I think the dark yellow mixed with the purple looks pretty cool. And honestly, these traversal mechanics are really nice. Like, you can really move around the... You can really move around the landscape pretty well. And it almost seems like the way that his bullets juggle, it's kind of like one of those stylish combat games, but with projectiles.
Just efficiency.
Press circle to throw grenades out. And I kind of would like to use guns in a game like this too. I don't know that melee would have fit, so I think even with these characters and these powers, it kind of does fit. Does he have a dodge? I hit circle to dodge and then just I hit circle to dodge and then just threw out a grenade instead. It still seems kind of loud, but I'll leave it where it is.
Shark, Shark, you gotta be nearby.
And then we'll see how many enemy groups they start pulling into the level when they have you have multiple teammates.
It only has 2 exits despite its length.
Because I think another focus is
advisable.
playing with like 2 to
Human
4 different
architecture is
players.
fascinating.
So that'd probably spawn in more enemies so you don't get... It's not too easy. And I think I just have it set on the basic difficulty. It starts out on normal. There's a harder one. With a game like this, it might benefit if turning on the harder difficulty gets you more experience.
The experience
So you can
would
level
not
up
be the
faster and
same,
do whatever you
Void
want.
Lawton. I would never ask you to simply look upon renderings of Atlantis.
And then now they'll let us play as the Shark Dude. He kind of reminds me of this old cartoon, Street Sharks, that was on... I don't even know if it was on Fox or not. There was like a million random cartoons that came on Fox Kids. Not only like the Marvel and DC games, like I said, but random stuff like Street Sharks and Biker Mice from Mars. And then they even started incorporating Shonen Jump, like the earliest Americanized anime with I forget what that game was. The one was called like One Piece was there, but then also there was this wrestling show, and some of it's like not Spirits Within, but something Spirit. I guess I really don't remember that much. Wait a minute. Hold R1 and X. So this guy doesn't have a jetpack. Oh, he has to like charge up first. And then L plus X. It's vertical. So maybe they each have different
Momentum
L1 and R1
destructive concert.
styles of movement. So like R1 and X goes forward and L1 and X goes up. And then how quickly descends.
If only there were enemies here. That would be a splash.
Who's been teaching Sharko puns again?
Maneuvering through the air has its advantages. Less land dweller refuse.
Press R1
Much
and
less.
X to hold. So once he leaps up, he kind of dash again. So he can do an aerial
Much less
dash first.
resistance than water as well.
Can he climb though? What happens when I charge and then I don't? Yeah, he can climb still.
Excellent.
So
I
R1
hunger
is like
for
free
more
climb.
enemies.
This gunshot's too a minigun. Yeah, I like climbing and moving. That's right. Like one of the main aspects of this game was all the traversal. And admittedly, this shooting mechanic seems really nice too. This seems extremely polished. I don't know why it got. Well, so then the question becomes, did it get kind of a stale reception because it wasn't as polished in terms of the controls? It seems extremely smooth. Press R2 to melee, launching enemies in the air. Damn. And then you even have access to melee if you want it. Got knocked over. You can chop him up. It's funny that he has like meat cleavers like a fishmonger would. And I like kind of the big, brash cartoon style. Yeah, what's the problem?
Sacrifices are greatly appreciated. I wanted some extra exercise.
And then I don't know if L3 is run or if it's dodge.
Oh, I already have a list. But I would love a true Gothamite's perspective.
Quinn's got point on this one. Not many scenic views in my line of work. Can't get spotted.
This idea of climbing and getting on terrain, I don't know why it took so long. Whether it was like a programming thing or just it was unnecessary in the level design, but things like mantling in a first-person shooter and climbing in a third-person adventure game, it was almost really rare that something like that could exist. And one of the first games I remember having concepts like that were Shadow of the Colossus, because the whole point was to try and climb the tower in the center of the map.
Yep.
What's this all about? So here's
Greetings,
Deadshot again.
Deadshot. Where
So
are
what's this
Harley
shark's name?
Boomerang?
Harley and
Not with
Boomerang.
you. That's the problem. Boomer, check in.
It's actually a really good idea to let us play as every character right from the beginning,
What, me?
because it'll kind of let you
See, I had to fight
try out
off
everybody and then focus on one, rather than picking one and wondering if you're gonna want to prefer another.
Yeah, me.
See, look, he just looks like this homeless bum.
Yeah.
So tell us all about that big fight just now.
Yes.
But it's still good we get to play as
Tales
him.
of glorious combat.
Yeah.
Speed Force.
You see,
Teleport. See, that's not fun. For me, personally,
Take your time, sweetie. Let the mental boomerang make it back.
oh, so he can go, but I'll tell you why that's cool. He can go basically as far as he wants. Oh, so R throws the boomerang. Oh, you have to press and hold, though. You have to press and... Alright, so R throws the boomerang, and then you let it go when you want to traverse there. Traverse there.
whole chunk of 'em up
X
ahead.
hold the sprint. I don't know if that really worked.
30. Gotta knock 'em around first to get rid of those shields.
Oh, he's an Aussie, huh? Aye, mate. Gotta knuckle around first to get rid of those shields.
Target in sight.
He seems kind of awkward and weird because you're relying on this boomerang. He's got a shotgun. I don't think this guy's my style.
Quick work for the captain. Oh yeah.
I have to go all the way over there. Hold R1 in midair to form a second Speed Force.
in front of the other.
Oh, press and hold, huh? And then he fucked it up because it went slow down. Yeah, I know what you want me to do. Here, watch this. Press and hold and complete the full boomerang. Then it's going to slow me down. Then press and hold, continuing. And then let it go full speed. So let's try it on my own.
That's a big one.
L1 plus L while in midair. Perform 3 short dashes. Yeah, but he fucked it up again. See, look, he fucked it up again. Hold R1 and speed. See, he's a. Let's go here. When they pause and slow down time, it screws things up. Hold R1 to speed force. Look. And then it says, do it again. I did it again though. And then L to speed dash. So he can. So wait a minute. But look. I want to do 1. And then now I can dash again. And then I can throw another boomerang.
Do you require assistance?
Nah, I handled it like a professional.
Oh, I see.
So you can do 2 boomerangs and 3 dashes. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. I don't know why they insist on freezing or slowing down time. But it's okay. I'm an advanced gamer, so when they drag the tutorial back like I'm a novice, sometimes you get screwed up. It's too easy is what I'm saying. He's alright, I guess. But so I don't even get to fight anybody? I don't get to see what weapons he has. He has a shotgun. It's not really my style. Like I said, Deadshot or the Street Shark.
Boomerang. You seem uninjured despite your supposedly harrowing battles. Did you not see Harley?
No, I didn't see her through all the, bodies. Hey, House, where'd you disappear to? Ain't got yourself beat up, have ya?
So she's the last one in the quartet.
Self-preservation. When? I had to be there.
Who's that? A dead guy.
Or alive. Anywho, I'll be there in a Gotham minute.
Are you puppeting the dead goons again? That shit is creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's a balm on my.
So she has the same cartwheel that she has in Injustice. I actually played Harley Quinn in Injustice 2.
What's that supposed to mean? There is speculation.
But I didn't really play that game that much. I guess I did try the story on stream.
Your weaponry.
We won't talk about it.
Where my boomerangs go,
R1 to swing.
including the
Whoa, that's fun.
Johnny, everything.
Yeah, you're really not.
So you can only swing once?
Here.
This is hell. I've died, and this is what my hell looks like.
Can I swing twice?
Hey,
I can
your
jump.
bat's hanging, Droney.
So she can swing once and grapple once. I wonder what grapple would shoot forward. That shocked me. That killed me. So she's attached to something and I have to let go. So L grapple goes up. And then swing. Can she swing on anything or does there need to be a building nearby? So it's going to be tricky figuring out what is going to allow me. Oh, maybe that drone. Maybe that drone is the swing. Right. And then dive while airborne. Well, I'm going to dive right into the use swings and grapples to outflank enemies. She seems really fun. But I kind of want to know what weapon she's got.
Is that why you hide? Well, I got some surprises of my own.
So she has the bat and just basic guns. What about circle? Circle's grenade always. And triangle's switch weapon. And square's reload. And X is jump. Aim, shoot, double traversal. I guess I don't know what D-pad is yet, but it doesn't matter. What's R3 scope? So what's the D-pad do? Nothing? Okay. You know, I gotta be honest, the controls are really simple. to be honest with you. The swinging mechanics based on the shoulder buttons is pretty simple. And then R always climbs up. Press X just before you reach a ledge to shoot past it.
Hurl my body into the unknown.
So you have to wait and overshoot. So that drone is managing everything. Okay, cool.
Just like the junior gymnast final.
Probably swing will recover in time.
Release. Wait for back drone. Swing again.
And then you swing, release, and then wait again. So it's always going to come up with something. You just have to wait for it to recover.
Stuck the landing. Not like the junior gymnast finals. Didn't stick that. Hello,
Zooms through her.
How's your apocalypse been going?
Now that we're finally all here, we can get down to...
Almost forgot. There's a big honking group of baddies ready to descend on us like fresh meat at the buffet line. So, who's staying to play hero?
She's Squammer. Harley. She honestly seems like maybe the most fun. I like that. The shark also seems cool. Mainly just because he can like jump forward and slam down. I think Deadshot might be the easiest because he's got the most. He's kind of all focused on shooting and no guns, and he's got the sniper. And Boomerang seems completely whack. So let's try. Deadshot might also be the easiest because of his jetpack. So I think I'm just gonna stick with him first. You could probably switch like throughout anything.
Taking the perfect shots? Simple for me. Good thing I stayed behind. It's all about timing.
L2 and R1 is counterfire? What is that? Didn't even look at what that said. Fire a counter shot? What does that mean? Oh, so it's a way to break their shields? What about if I have, So once again, I accidentally threw a grenade. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. And I gotta remember to finish these guys, because they get knocked back and they don't die. They might even recover their health, I don't know. I think maybe that shark was fun. I think Harley's got some of the most interesting movement, but I don't know if she'd be like the best. How come it's not a... Oh, you have to wait for him? So when they're charging up to do a move... I guess you should be using R1 and your various traversal mechanics as like a dodge to get out of the way. And what is his L1? His L1 is jump. Even when he's on the ground. And then L1 in the air. Gotcha. So you could like jump and dodge. I like the subtle rock guitar in the background also. Look, when the indicator, like what indicator? L2 plus R1, fire counter shot. Yeah, I'm doing that. These prompts are a little bit... Can I do any type of like melee off of my jetpack? Like blasting it through? He almost seems a little bit dull, because he's just kind of doing the same basic stuff. I might switch to the shark. I mean, maybe you could just switch in between every mission. He might be like the most basic starter character. Because even his melee is more guns. And his auto aim's pretty hardcore. There's almost no real need to use his sniper if you can hit guys from this far. Let's try it now. And it's kind of slower. Mission failed? What was I supposed to do? What? Mission failed. Countershot. I fucking did it how many times?
Simple for me.
Use countershot to disrupt their behavior. They're vulnerable to counters.
It's all about
Has a different counter. Hit can be countered. Yeah, I fucking did that 3 fucking times. So stupid, dude. Look. I just did it. Look. When the indicator appears on the enemy, fire a countershot. I fucking did that. Focus on a new target. Yeah, countershot. What is the mystery? Yeah, I'm focusing on it. Stop. I'm not... That little cartwheel twirl, I didn't even press a single button. He just did that automatically. He gets into these little, like, dance moves. I don't like Deadshot anymore. He starts doing these automatic cartwheel dance moves. Look, focus on the counter shot. How many times have I done it? How many times have I done it? Look, it's like, you don't need to do it for him. More 5 times I gotta fucking do it? Shield harvesting. Shoot enemies in the legs until they are enter a shield harvestable state.
If you want to stay alive, you'll have to fight for it. That means harvesting shield charge from enemies in close combat.
Alright, harvest shield charge, sure. Shoot the enemies in the legs, and then knock them down. To make them shield harvestable. Oh, fuck. Shoot enemies in the legs.
Shorted them out. Moving into melee.
Yeah, I don't like these guys like his little twirls.
New target sighted.
Enemies prepped. Going in for some charge.
I mean, I guess it's cool that you have this ability to like... to harvest them. So can I do that from far away? So that's actually really useful because... That's actually extremely useful because you don't have to do a melee attack. It says to use R2, but in this case, Deadshot has a projectile R2. So he doesn't need to use a melee attack. So he can charge from far away. But yeah, I think that Deadshot's the best because he's just cheap.
Had to send a lawyer after some reporter wanting their big break. Tried to put all my information out there and on blast like I don't have a secret identity.
Trying to put me on blast.
After all the Arkham shit, came out anyway. But Lane got the story.
How come I'm slow walking when the whole game is about fast traversal?
You know, maybe this place wasn't the worst. I'll think about a subscription later. Let's get through this first.
Hey, Waller. Skull ship's honked off at us. Over.
All of you, move to the objective. The Prometheum shield is up, but it won't last forever.
Reminds me of a Sunday morning back home.
Yes, the nostalgia of an active war zone. During the Hammerhead conflicts of my youth.
No, focus, people. Those shark fights do sound pretty cool, though, big man.
Move to the engagement zone, Task Force X.
So now I think we're gonna play the first big battle with the majority of them.
Out of boost? Give me a break!
Use R1 to reload it. Can I still dodge again? No.
Take out as many of them as you can before I pull you out.
I think all that. It's kind of funny when all the arrows are like scrambled all around you. You don't really know where they are. I think it's fun so far, but I've only been playing for like 20 minutes. Like, once you've been playing for 20 hours, how many... I don't know how long it's going to be for you to want to, shoot these guys for what reason. I want to see what the customization and like, leveling up series is. Like, how you unlock or level up guns for your guy or whatever else. And what some of the other missions are. Because I figure this is like the most of the missions. Like shooting. Why the hell would you ever want to do a counter unless a guy has a shield? It seems like the majority of the time you just want to shoot him. And then if you just hit R2, he'll sort of find a guy for you to focus on. And I think it's cool that there's a lot of, like, your teammates that are fighting with you because, it makes it seem like the battle is bigger. That's kind of what the appeal of Battlefield is. Because there's, like, so much stuff going on, if you know, there's just a lot going on around you. I wonder why that is. It feels, like, bigger and there's a lot of people participating. That was always cool when they started introducing, I would call it like automatic or involuntary multiplayer. Because, like in Destiny, when you would be on a mission and, like, other players who are not necessarily on the mission with you would be on the planet. It was kind of cool. You would just see like players dropping in, and you could kind of choose to automatically participate with them or not. If they're in the middle of a raid, or like when Taken King came out, and there were kind of bosses automatically spawning in. So it'd be cool if in this game you could like join in on the game. So, like, I think Deadshot really has that cheap ability to shoot. What is this? I want to see who's up here. Well, I'm like dying from this fucking helicopter.
Juan, get us the hell out of here.
Get to the evac point. All hell's about to come down on you.
Let's get out of here. And I'm kind of focusing on my, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes he like loses track of where he wants to go, and just kind of is like cartwheeling back and forth. So let's find wherever you need to go. Find this magic bridge.
Gonna boost. Oh, that ain't good at all.
Let's see what happens next. Oh, they could turn the clock back on 7 days earlier. Are they at Arkham? Yeah, I called it. That's like the exact same intro in Arkham Asylum.
My name is Amanda Waller.
I am the director of Argus, a division of Homeland Security you've never even heard of.
Is her mouth moving, or is she
But
just
we've heard of
narrating?
And I'm here to make you an offer. You're tenacious as junkyard.
Oh yeah,
dog.
they're like all prisoners, aren't they? They're like criminal prisoners that Batman kidnapped,
You know.
and then he
how
puts them
it's
together
done.
in on a team,
Now that might make you the kings and queens of Arkham.
on a death mission.
But outside these walls, the world's forgotten about you. And you're going to spend the rest of your lives picking maggots out of prison meatloaf. I could change that. I could be your way out. A chance to do some good. And if...
Hey, Harley Quinn, Arkham Gazette. Just a quick question. What's with the frickin' shark?
I would be happy to introduce myself.
That won't be necessary, King Shark.
It has like that movie style of
This
comedy.
is a microbomb injector from our friends at LexCorp. Stick it
I
in
think
the
it's
target's
fun so
neck,
far. I like it.
and it's good
It's
enough.
appealing. It feels really nice to play. It's just a matter
You
of,
want this to be where you take your last breath?
you know, they had to make
No.
it a
Then help.
game that would live as a service. Why not
I
just
only
make it a
need
story
one.
game, like the Batman
As for the
Arkham
other
games,
three,
and use that package to introduce
You're
these characters who I
dead
don't know
already.
about.
So, show me what you got.
So what'd you say? We're injected with some poison or some bomb or something?
All right. Sorry.
Boy, he is dumb.
So, makes sense Waller would want the world's deadliest assassin in her pocket. I don't know what she wants the rest of you for.
Knowing Amanda Waller, it is nothing good, in my experience.
What about Mad TV? That was pretty good.
Your experience. And what's the fish doing in Arkham? He got mental health issues, Sean.
Animations are pretty
Generalized
nice.
anxiety, but I
Why
was
does everybody
brought here
hate this
from my
game?
home,
I kind of like it.
Bell Rev Penitentiary.
All focus for one damn minute.
These facial expressions are really good.
Any of us touch that thing, none of us is getting out of here.
Ah, the prisoner's dilemma.
What's the bloody dilemma? This prisoner wants out.
Come on, Captain. You just got here. I've been inside 5 frickin' years.
Feels like I've been stuck in this conversation for 5 years. Can we please?
Oh, so sorry, Deadshot. Are we interrupting your being strapped to a gurney?
Isn't Deadshot supposed to be white?
Aren't you supposed to be shutting your damn mouth? Kangaroo-looking ass.
Remember when they made this Suicide Squad movie?
Okay, so we're gonna do the
And
murdery
originally-
thing or what? 'Cause I'll be straight
Was
with
the
you,
guy
I
Robert
thought
Downey
I was
Jr. was
gonna
gonna be
get
Deadshot,
out
and then they
there.
changed him?
I'd kill myself.
Nobody's killing anybody.
They or no, it's gonna be Deathstroke,
one
and then
goes
they
for the
changed
bomb,
it and put
Waller
Deadshot
comes
in it
back in here.
because they were gonna
Seems
try
he's
and make
not
a
dealing with
Deathstroke
four screw-up
standalone
psychos.
movie or something.
We all get out.
So then we do.
So not just the
nothing.
actor, they changed the whole character.
Excellent. I have grown quite skilled at.
Enjoy your nothing, idiots. Maybe you should have spent less time in brain class and more time learning how
Brain
to kick
class?
rocks. Because it looks like Captain Boomerang.
If you want trouble, you got it. You've been thinking,
He's like backbreakering all 3 of them at once.
if you look it, you know where I'll be.
I think I like the shark. I think I also like these people way more than Guardians of the Galaxy. Some blonde dork and a green bitch and a tree. These kind of also look like those Todd McFarlane like statues that they would sell at Spencer's Gifts. she injecting the back of her head?
Hey, welcome back. Who wins?
No one. There are bombs in our heads. We are all losers.
The Shark's right. She played you all.
You played yourselves. Welcome to Task Force X.
Damn, she fucked them all up.
Tight spaces. Breathe. Okay.
Kind of is like really quiet, like there's not a lot of music other than that licensed song.
You're already awake, aren't you?
But I guess that kind of still atmosphere is better for dialogue that I'm talking over right now.
Mortals and their buffoonery.
You and me both. Wasn't planning on picking up a bunch of liabilities in Arkham.
Oh, there's something in my ear.
I think Warner Brothers has like good production
Get
values.
something in my ear.
They have a good way of like making the
Bet we can hear your bullshit wherever we go now.
translating the cinematic experience to a game
Still,
in a way that's like more fast-paced and fun
Well, we could have started a riot.
than Sony's movie
Normal
games, which are a
people.
lot slower
But
and like more emo.
no! Everyone's a backstabber.
It was a test. A mind game. I do not know if we passed or failed.
Well, 4 exploding heads are better than 1. Where are we going, and who are we killing?
They geared us up to take on an army.
Wait. Is that big drop kid driving the flaming train?
I am not. I have never traveled by train before.
Oh, brilliant.
You jinxed it. This ride's like the Aussie. It's old and it stinks.
Joke's on you, love. I'm not that old.
Sharkman, pull that brake lever.
And he ripped it off.
Guys, I thought working together would be a train wreck, and you do not disappoint.
I like how Deadshot already has his like gun gauntlets. What about that dial on the wall? And why did Crash kill them if it's just gonna blow them all up? It's like the intro to Stellar Blade. Looks great.
Stupid asshole train.
Why does nobody like this game?
Stupid deal.
Maybe they do like it and it's a conspiracy.
Hey, hold up, big man.
What is it?
Oh, they all their
Do you
guns.
feel that?
Feel what? Is this a trick?
Old school. Guess Miss Off the Books got something to tell us.
Or she made us a mixtape.
Still Deadshot? I kind of want to play as Shark.
If you're hearing this, at least one of you made it to the area of operations alive.
No thanks to the shark.
Silence, Australian.
Comms don't function that deep underground, so this tape
Comms.
has to suffice. Here are your objectives.
Here we go.
Each of you has a C4 charge in your equipment. Use all of them to detonate the old station schedule wall. Go through. Get to the roof of the building you find. Establish comms with me.
Way to micromanage, lady.
Task Force X. These are your orders. Ignore them, split up, or piss me off in any way, and I pull the trigger on the micro bombs you so helpfully implanted.
So
in one
who is she?
another's
Who is she in the first place that she's kind of like corralling us to do her mission?
skull. Call her out.
So I'm gonna be just kind of running around. She said plant the C4 and get to the top of the tower. That's fine with me. I might What are you think? Is it too loud? It kind of is like fucking booming.
Opal City. Star City. Blah. Why would anyone leave Gotham?
A section of it was turned into a high-security prison.
Yeah. Everywhere's getting gentrified these days.
Charge is set.
Yeah. Try not to get blown up. 3, 2, 1!
Starts popping out of the walls. I'm gonna be pissed.
Alright, let's see this here.
The area beyond the wall is of a more recent construction.
Let's head off on our first mission.
Ah, good spotting.
First official mission since the
That
tutorial.
elevator's on lockdown. We might be able to get up top if we shoot the junction box.
I like how the the characters themselves just tell me. Is that a good way to instruct the player? Have the character talk, like break the fourth wall and talk to the player?
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
She ain't wired that way.
Oh, Deadshot.
I still think the audio is fucked up. It's like too quiet and too loud at the same time, which means that the whole audio profile
Until we figure
gain is
out
too
where the hell
big.
we are.
It doesn't matter.
Let's play along with.
Everybody got laid off already.
Oh, is this a superhero museum? Hate superheroes. And museums.
I've seen it on TV. It's the Hall of Justice.
So let's rob the place.
Idiot.
I kind of wouldn't mind playing as Harley also. Pretty much everybody's fun except for Boomer. Evenly matched 5-finger discount? What does that mean?
Oh, hey.
I don't give a shit about you. She said I'm supposed to somehow blow the roof. I don't have my jetpack though. Oh, this is going to be tough because we don't have our traversal
In one of
mechanics.
these cases.
Something I could use in one of these cases. There we go. Speed Gauntlet Force.
Hey man, watch the
Ah, shit!
glass.
I'm okay.
What the hell you got there?
Thought this baby was a myth. Speed Force Gauntlet. Back when Doc Savannah tried to lift Flash's gimmick.
Oh, so this is where they get all their gear.
Miss you, Red.
So she sent them to a museum to choose all of their favorite powers. What's this shark gonna get? Because he's kind of already like a mutant. He should already have his like superpowers. I guess in DC, not a lot of people have powers. They have gadgets that give them abilities,
Found the Riddler's hat
like a
in
ring or a
Invisibility.
batarang.
Where'd the shark go?
Children.
Ooh, nothing says international assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
Shit. I'd break my damn neck.
Shit.
Probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway.
Why does he get pissed off when you mention Deathstroke?
Mine.
Can't control it. So this is really cinematic. They didn't really say whether there was like a deep story in the game or not.
Vertical shark.
I can make my own way up.
See, did he have his powers the whole time? He didn't even need... Look, he didn't even need some type of gear. He's gonna slam back down.
Well, tickle me stupid. Sharks can fly.
Alright. New toy, boys, load of guns. Let's get up on that roof and get our freedom back.
These guys are way more appealing than Guardians of the Galaxy.
Stuff out. Never saw myself as a gadget.
And I mean, I'm not very familiar with comics or any of that stuff. I don't know what's the debate between which is better, Marvel or DC? DC's certainly darker. But I think the characters,
I'm sure they got fire extinguishers.
the characters in Marvel, oh, I got a mash, are kind of like appealing on their own, and they have really cool powers. So DC, like I said, it's a bit darker. They have gadgets instead of powers. So then I guess I don't really know the man behind the mask. I don't really know like who the person beneath the hero is in a lot of DC things. Like Spider-Man is Spider-Man basically, as far as I'm concerned. We kind of know the Marvel heroes for their abilities. So I don't know why people like what do people connect to with the DC characters.
Cool.
This has one-way ticket written all.
And it seemed like DC, they were like introducing and developing characters during my lifetime, whereas Marvel, everybody had already been invented. I don't know, the 30s or the 50s or whatever.
What the hell?
In between World War I and II, when they made up Spider-Man and the X-Men and Webman and Goblin Man and all that.
You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. We're sending a signal transponder to your location. Your orders are to activate that transponder. Waller out.
Give me one reason why we should go out into that shit show.
The bombs, dumbass.
Morbid curiosity.
So she's blowing up Metropolis, and we're gonna stop. What is Metropolis? The prison? No, that was Arkham Asylum. So
Ready to jump off the roof now?
what's going on with the city? The whole thing's just getting destroyed. So let's just jump down. I kind of want to play as Harley and the Shark. I think Deadshot's kind of like basic and easy. There's an alien thing in the bomb.
Is it a bloody alien?
I suppose that counts as activating the transponder.
I wouldn't mind being able to get into another gunfight and actually playing.
I ain't dying next to a steel pimple with legs. Eyes up, people.
What does that mean?
Shoot the damn things.
I don't know what it is about characters like him. It's like, yeah, you really told him. What was that fucking horrible movie with Will Smith? It's called like Jet Plane or something terrible? Flight? Smash? It's horrible. My dumbass friends wanted to go see that when we were like 14. I don't know what it was called. It was just had a one-word title. It was terrible. I don't think I like Deadshot. He's kind of lame. He does these weird flips.
Group shots, Quinn. I'm proud.
Where, do I shoot that? New target selected. Alright. I feel like I want to get up close, but I have guns, so there's really no need. I'm trapped.
Can anybody get loose?
I'm trapped and being pulled. It's still like too loud and too quiet. Don't I have the same problem with MK? It's a Warner Brothers thing then.
It's the Green Lantern, coming to our aid.
I don't know that he's aiding us.
Jerks, you're in trouble now.
And if there's real heroes here, what are we doing? Or are they trying to? Are the good quote unquote heroes trying to stop?
His face always looks so
Mad TV's mission.
I was just about to ask you the same thing, Quinn. Wait, Floyd Lawton? They gotta do something about security at Arkham. You know what? I'm in the middle of recon for Brainiac. Let's walk and talk.
Oh wait, does this play off that thing where it wasn't Brainiac in
Insurgents can't touch us.
Injustice 2?
Brainiac says it get
So he recruited, so this villain recruited all these heroes to do his bidding,
Brainiac's the
and
one
now
trying to
she's
bring order to this world. Make it a home for his people.
recruited all these criminals to kill these heroes.
Soon, it'll be a new planet Kolu. That's been my mission for what? 3 weeks now?
What is with these
Well, that
superheroes
and
where it's like,
securing those metahumans.
is that an extraction? Like they all started during World War 1 and 2,
Either way, we'll put you to good use.
and
Come on.
there was like, you know, tyrants trying to remake the world and civilization the way they saw fit. So they projected that theme into an alien force trying to
Floyd.
reform Earth, wipe out humanity and reform Earth to be their planet.
Looks bad, feels worse. But once you've been enhanced, there's no going back. Outstanding.
Once I've been enhanced. PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced.
You're searching for stragglers. Augmenting Brainiac's army. The Shard gets it. We shipped out 8 Nilsen already. Green Lantern! Help! These resistors just don't respect martial law.
So it's introducing who these enemies are. Well then why do I want to kill them? Because they're real people, aren't they? So he's like encasing them in this alien jelly and making them
Ready to make the
enemies.
Lantern, I'm putting 2 rounds in this Brainiac skull. Then I'm coming for you.
Yeah? Maybe I'll tell him I only found 3 metas and 1 dead body cut to pieces. Flash!
And then Warner Brothers does this too. Flash, what are you doing here? Green Lantern, I came to enter the scene. They just introduce another character into the scene, make them address them by their name, and it's like, oh, who's that? No way, it's not. Yes, it is me. Green Lantern? Yes, that is my name. Now you know who I am.
Waller. Green Lantern would have killed our asses if the Flash didn't show up.
The Flash is alive and still human.
Waller.
Well, he slammed Lantern off the roof at
Waller,
a million
I hardly
miles an
know her.
hour.
I need you prepared to bring him
I want to switch and play as Harley.
recon path across the city. I'll brief you en route.
Look, I'm getting a D-pad controls now.
Occupied Metropolis.
Codex carry out.
Dangerous place on Earth. Humanity isn't welcome here.
Sounds like Gotham.
This Brainiac has deployed a corrupted army to secure the city.
Where's the
Soldiers,
waypoint?
Tanks, drones, patrols.
There's also a big joint.
It's just that his jetpack is so convenient.
More of them in. Are you tracking that?
I see you've already stolen traversal equipment. You'll need it to stay off the streets.
We just shoot him again. His gun's out already? I gotta do something about this guy's guns.
Calm down, dead guy. I'll shoot the target.
Brainiac's updating his defenses on the fly. Scanning the buildings for survivors. Nothing gets in or out except through that damn skull ship.
It's cool that they programmed all your teammates to like follow around with you. So I'm just looking for. So we're just trying to escape.
Pushed it into the red.
What about this now? Do I need to fight these guys? Because they're not on the waypoint. What if I run? It seems like we just want to go here. Because she was saying get out of there. Yeah, like his jetpack's too easy.
What has happened to the citizens of Metropolis? They are sand.
Those aren't people. Scientists from the DEO say it's an inorganic residue from a mass
What
energy
does D-pad
transfer
things do?
event.
Scan,
Brainiac's taken
Emote.
99% of the population.
map.
Now
What's
he's
L?
clearing house.
Huh. Last 1% got a fly coach instead of mass energy transfer?
Oh, you think that's a joke? They're being rounded up for conscription.
Should we not do something?
We've tried.
I'm
Those
stuck in a
innocent
stand-in
people up
chat.
there. So far, any attempt to intercept triggers the drones to escape. Continue your recon.
Continue recon. All right, so we're just kind of traversing the city and looking. What do these other D-pad things do? Up is a waypoint, and what's left? Left is okay. Left is switch. I can switch at any time. Cool. Now I know. Do we? Is it? So then I guess if you need XP for something, we can look in here.
Found my happy place.
I kind of just want to run through the missions right now, and then maybe I'll switch and maybe I'll look into some of the menus and see what we got going on. I almost would, like I said, it's kind of cheap that his basic weapon is like his R2 attack is a gun, because everyone else. I almost want him to have a melee attack, but it's really cheap because you can blow their legs out and then
Wait,
use that R2 to reactivate them.
I can find Flash.
Keep talking.
Well, I've got a kind of
Where's the shark?
Speed Force simpatico. and
Also like their prison gear.
All right. You might be worth keeping alive. Captain Boomerang, you're on point.
Captain
Recover the
Boomerang.
Flash. Waller out.
Hear that? You lot better start calling me Captain Boomerang. Let's go. Gauntlet's gonna lead us right to him.
Just
if we
wanted-
go in the
I
right
like that the
direction.
missions keep rolling and they're
Just
just like,
keep those numbers going down, and Speedy Boy's
yeah, load the
as
next
good as
one.
ours.
And it's really impressive that like Hartley's things right over. Can I hit that? What about with this?
Step out and accept your fate.
What where's my mission? Uh-oh.
Gonna boost.
Something's underneath my camera that I can't see. 400 meters the Flash.
Oh, he's the
Rescue
most
Flash.
Flash anyway.
The only thing
Your bombs are set for limited
Turn to
movement.
mission area.
Go off course, you get a migraine until you return to the AO. Try to go AWOL, it's gonna get a lot worse.
So what they say, I'm trying to locate Flash, but this Boomerang dude says he knows where. Why don't we just fight this tank?
Tank's getting a lock on me. Need to keep mobile.
Oh yeah, I have grenades too, don't I? And then he accidentally slides. I don't know what that was about.
Too slow, chump.
I run out of ammo in this machine gun a lot. 0 damage. Great. Yeah, I know. Counter what, though? I might be dead. Might not need to, Might not, be supposed to, Might not supposed to be, shooting him. I'm dead again. Requested again. Oh, there's like these aliens on it. What are they saying about the Flash? I'm in the air. So you can sort of jump up. Can I jump? Like, yeah, rocket up. Stand there. There we go. So what am I supposed to do with Flash?
So, Lantern was the guy who put you on our computer, man?
Oh, you gassed, huh?
I'm a trained psychiatrist. You were projecting. Listen, don't take being committed so hard.
Do you hear that? So I think what's happening is we are supposed to what? Scan, just kind of run around the city and scan for him till we find him? Because it's saying that we're getting farther away.
Boost dropping out. Gotta stay with the target.
Yeah, but there is no target. So I think it's saying that we're looking for him and trying to locate him when we're getting closer. 200 meters. Only a few more. Now look, it's getting. I'm getting farther away. All right, here we go. I'm going in the right way. Here we go.
Guess we gotta waste them. Well, my calendar's free.
Yeah, like when you're this close to these guys, it's like I want to get close to them and then I want to like fight them with melee. Yeah, I think Deadshot is like the best, but also the easiest.
He was here. I can bloody feel it. Hate it.
So what now? It's like, so we have to look for him again. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Big invasion. Crime's on a break. Hide. Get somewhere safe.
Come on, Flash. You're making this a whole thing.
Do you have the Flash?
It's going like, my radar is going crazy.
Kinda busy in a biffo with a giant Green Lantern!
Flash, you got the wrong idea about Brainiac. Come back to the Skull Ship.
I don't know, man. Skull Ship? Sounds pretty evil villain to me.
Let's go check out what he's doing instead of just standing here and waiting for this living cutscene to end.
I'm trying to be easy here. Brainiac just wanted to talk.
Like how he talked to you? Listen to yourself. You've been brainwashed.
I mean, the whole set piece for this is really crazy.
Wake up, buddy.
I mean, an open city with these like shooter missions. I don't know. This is pretty cool. It works really well. That's what's impressing me. The fact that it looks so good and the controls are so good, and it's like really working.
Here I come.
But like, what's my mission right now? He says hide. But that's boring. I want to fight. Why are we watching? Let's go.
Flash got his ass handed to him.
So, why aren't we out there rubbing salt in his wounds,
Flash.
Yeah, let's find
So who am I looking for here? Still tracking Flash.
Going airborne. What goes up? Closing in on the Flash.
So we're trying to hunt him down and chase him again. I have like extra jetpack controls that I don't really remember. Oh well, it's no big deal. I think R and X is like the boost, and then you can jump. Yeah. It's like super jetpack. Sometimes I don't know if when you knock these guys off the roof like there, if when they fall and hit the ground they're gonna die. So sometimes I don't like. They get knocked back and you don't get credit for the kill.
Gotta cool the jet.
He's somewhere. 4. Maybe I'll just drop down.
You claim you battled the Flash before. What can we expect?
I'm like trying to look at this number to find him.
Bring down Harley's target.
I don't know if he's. I don't know where he is. He's like up here somewhere. Here we go. 200, 300, 100.
Top boomer. Where's Flash?
Look, I'm right here.
So where's the Flash at, genius?
You've wasted our time.
Oh, ye of little faith. Thing about Flash is, he's a coward. Guy like him sees a guy like me coming, he starts quaking in his boots. Quaking too fast to see! Your atomic vibration crap doesn't fool me, mate! Green Lantern really gave you the bash, didn't he? I owe him a tinny. even if he is a cop.
I don't know what any of these Australian slang words are.
After I put him in the ground.
Oi, this is about me and Flash. Get your own moment, why don't ya?
Seems to me like this is about...
Dave!
It's kind of cool that they can make like a movie-like experience, but make it longer than a movie. The tough thing is if gamers don't want a long game.
Waller, the area's hot.
They might just want like a 3-hour, you know, 2-hour movie, which is like a 2 to 3 hour gaming session. And then if they're making these movie-like games,
You know, I'm
where we're
starting to
playing
like
for the story,
Eyes up. I'm not dying for
it'd be
Flash.
tough. It'd be tough to justify like. But then like this, like the experience of playing the game is such a different experience from watching that cutscene.
Melee enemies with kinetic shields to open them up. Got it?
But I don't have melee. I have even my melee is a gun. It's cool the way they get juggled.
I'm not even started!
Flash is being phased away.
Wait, what? Yeah, it's like it's gonna be a dangerous feet from us.
Can I throw? Do I have any grenades to throw? No, I don't.
Coming. Let's just get the flag already.
No, Waller will retaliate if we fail.
See, look, he's like, there, he's living by a fucking pixel over there.
Not seen a lot of respect for personal boundaries.
I guess my melee attack is that I have these guns on my hands. So punching, you know, is melee, even though I have a gun attached to my fist.
Our enemies come again.
Worst dirty movie I ever saw.
There.
There were survivors. They have fled recently, leaving snacks in their wake.
Snacks.
They had the right idea. Somebody find the back entrance.
Best dirty movie I ever saw. Oh, crap!
This door will not hold. We must barricade it.
You stay here, pal.
So why does this guy Boomerang have such a vendetta against Flash?
See this? I spent a lot of time dreaming up how I was gonna kill you with it. You're mine now, and you're in for a world of... Ah, shit!
Did he cut off his own finger or his finger?
Oh, hey guys! Oh, we were just having a little...
You hear that?
Where'd the shark go?
Freaks.
Something scared him off? Hey, Bruce! Still using shadows to scare the crap out of us criminals, huh? Don't sweat it. Batman doesn't kill people.
There's always this thing of like the heroes getting overtaken and corrupted, and they become like villainous, but they still have their same powers. So corrupted by their own power, I guess. See, look, here he is. Man, this game's graphics look good. I guess this really is what people are buying.
Go get him, Flash!
Well, shit.
Every woman for herself!
don't you think this is more exciting than Last of Us?
Drones kaput, grapples kaput. Bat used his darn disruptor on us.
Where are you?
I'm slow walking
Your
again.
priority is getting Flash back to the Hall of Justice.
Look at these graphics.
That ain't my
Whoa.
priority. Come on, haul your asses to the exit.
You gotta run. I don't have my powers anymore. Hold flashlight.
Just take the Aussie, Batman. We'll call
How come I can't jump? It's like he doesn't want to run. What's going on there? Yeah, you like can't see shit.
Shit, no exit. We better check the emergency.
Shit. No exit. Am I dead?
Wow, he whomped the hell out of Deadshot.
Well, so then where am I supposed to go? Check the other exits.
The real Batman hunting us makes this experience most immersive.
So what? I'm the shark because I had the superpowers?
The exit is secured. Are there others?
Look, I can't even get out of the fucking range in time. You don't have any of your movement. Even though this guy's apparently his movement. What the fuck is going on?
Shark would take more beating.
What the fuck is going on? I thought that this fucking shark's powers were in his own body and he didn't need any gear.
I'll tell you everything, Batman. Even the embarrassing stuff.
Where's my fucking, where's my light? Look, I can't climb or anything. This is so dumb. You can't get out of the way of that. Because you can't jump or do anything.
What was that?
Can I shoot it?
Of course, it's him.
Look, you can't get out of the way of that. I was even out of the range of that.
Go look out for numero one, guys.
Listen to me. You get Flash. I'll pull you out of whatever mess you're in.
My guys picked off one by one. This is all feeling real familiar.
Maybe they were just like the bait to set up all those floor traps. Look, she's got nothing. You can't get out of the fucking way. It sucks. Maybe when you jump over them.
Flash! Now!
What do you mean Flash now? Flash is like beat up with a missing hand like Ethan from Heavy Rain.
Green Lantern.
Everybody's
I have
fucked.
a Flash. Your 4 escaped criminals. They led me right to him. No, not a threat at all. Still, let their corpses strike fear into those who'd resist.
But he missed the bullet. So why is Flash the only hero who's not corrupt?
Alive. Of course, Brainiac. We're ready for phase.
So maybe Brainiac just didn't mind wash him yet.
Hey, boss. Bad news. We found evil Batman. He murdered a bunch of guys and kidnapped Flash, which I guess is the other bad news.
Batman has also trapped us.
I want you back at the Hall of Justice. Go to the other exit and wait for support. Waller out.
Go to the other exit.
To the real Batman experience.
Where do you want me to go? I had to run back for that waypoint. Just enter the same spot. I'm kind of indoors. I think after this mission I'm gonna switch characters. It's kind of cheap using this rocket dude. But my powers are shut off. So it's like you're moving really slow because you don't have dodge or jetpack. And I'm not looking at any of these museum pieces like they want.
Hey, Waller, we're at the exit. Are you gonna spring up?
Ah, shit! It's a ghost!
Are the spirits of your ancestors typically digital?
What's she doing now? Trying to give us the brain spasms?
I think she's trying to unlock this door.
Thank you, strange holographic girl.
You guys, ghosts are real.
You ate a lot of lead paint growing up, didn't you, Boomerang?
Why does my pack automatically work up here?
And let's get back
Oh,
to the
MASH.
Huh. Follow that green beam. You'll find lanterns set up in some bullshit-ass construct castle.
You jealous, Deadshot? You sound jealous.
Lantern's fortress is very impressive, but our orders are to return to the Hall of Justice, not marvel at his powers.
Alright, let's see here.
Back to the hall, everybody.
Waller's already got
Let's try switching and play as Harley.
No, wait.
Gwen saying Wallace got you whipped.
Let's try mission and play as Harley, and we'll see if
Secret room.
she has some more exciting powers than Deadshot. Admittedly, he seems strong, but I think that he's just a little basic. So Harley has the grapple, and she has the swing, and a melee bat. So maybe she'll just kind of be more fun to fight with. Damn, slam down. See, look at that melee.
Drone, work with me here.
Yeah, anyway, this guy doesn't really do it. So there's a lot of hang time between swinging, but you do have the grapple almost instantly. Yeah, L3 seems to be dodge rather than a run.
Anybody else want to see what's behind Inner Sanctum door number 1?
It's weird that we're using this museum as our HQ.
Man, the League's gotta have something behind that door to help us get out from under Waller. Yeah, work those back muscles.
Okay, it's a little bit weird.
Settle down, mate. This job calls for finesse. Maybe a little sleight of hand.
Is that Flash's finger that he still has?
This entire time.
Be cool, be cool. You can rip his arms off after we get in there.
Got any other Flash body parts we should know about?
Just the fastest thumb in the West.
After that gross-ass detour, we're back in business.
All right, let's steal this shit.
I like that they're working as a crew.
Turned off all the...
It's more fun when you have a lot of characters on a team talking to one another. Yeah, talking back and forth. Rather than in Need for Speed when you're driving in a race and the NPC's talking to you on your voice to chat cell phone. I'm liking this so far, but that doesn't mean that it's worth $60. It means that it's
What's
worth,
stuck up your ass?
you know, a
I'm getting
3-hour trial.
And this map is gonna tell me how.
But it seems cool. These characters seem cool.
Obey!
So you think young gamers just don't care about sitting by themselves with a story the way that our generation grew up playing and watching? It is interesting because we grew up playing single-player games.
You tough guys
Like
never seen a bat
everything was
yet.
offline. There was barely even dial-up
You can
internet at
make it
that
do all
point.
kinds of stuff.
So like
You
every
can
single
play
video game was just a
Snake,
single-player
you can-
story. So you got used to like being by yourself.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Whether it was like, it's like you'd go to school and hang with your friends and talk, and then you come home and you do homework and watch cartoons and sit with your family and eat, and then it's like, what are you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna go to my room and play for a while. And you would get used to spending time by yourself. But now that everybody is voice chatting with each other on their phone while they're growing up, they like can't stand being by themselves. So they're not gonna do things like listen to music or read literature or play a single-player story game. It has to be some multiplayer game. But there's still a lot of people that are playing single-player games, but they're not playing cutscene story games. They're playing like Path of Exile, or they're playing something where it's like this activity.
Explain yourself.
It's still single-player, but it's an activity,
Securities with drink and bad behavior. Oh.
and it doesn't require like
What have you
dedicating
done?
time and getting immersed.
Batman got him.
So I don't know.
Tell me, evil Wonder Woman. Look, here's his thumb. It just came off. I
It's like
swear.
I guess what was set, even in the PlayStation 4 era,
Amanda Waller.
Unfortunately.
PS4 had like some of the best single-player experiences. Everybody loved Witcher 3. Everybody loved Batman Arkham Knight. So like, what? PS2 kind of started
You
introducing
have no authority here.
like games as a story experience, and then PS3 introduced what? A lot of action and a lot of multiplayer, and PS4 introduced connecting the system online so it could get updated. But it still had some of the biggest, and then experience got bigger, bigger maps, better graphics, more enemies or NPCs on screen. So it's like graphic power and processing power. So now that it's not like a technological hurdle to make something run, or even to make something look good,
You need to work with us.
They have been enslaved by something terrible.
you just think players don't want.
Lives are not their own.
But see, that's to say players don't want a story experience, but something that is like a linear story that can be completed in like 15 hours. That's perfect. But that's not big enough to justify, or long enough to justify the price tag. So they have to make it this ongoing game. So we're like, you can play for 100 hours, so it's worth $70 plus DLC.
Shut up, Shark.
She won't do what needs to be done.
Like, what made those fighting games worth
Too damn honorable.
full price on day one?
That's where
The
you
fact that I got, 70 to 100 hours out of each of them, even paying for the base game and the DLC. Plus, then you're going to watch tournaments. So there's time given back for the entry price. So if a story game is like, 8 to 10 hours, people won't pay $60 for it. And then if it's like think about that Alone in the Dark game. The genre, it's just third-person shooter. It's like the genre's not anything groundbreaking. People have played it before.
There's another task force operative on site to support you.
But what people liked about these Batman games was that it made them feel like Batman. Same thing with the Spider-Man game, so they want to play as this character. So, but like when you play those Jedi Knight games, do you feel like you're in Star Wars and you're a Jedi?
I've already told you, Green Lantern has air superiority.
Like, I've heard Star Wars Outlaws gives more of a Star Wars atmosphere than the Jedi games, but you don't get to play with the lightsaber.
You've spoken with the president.
Hey, soldier. Keep those size 10s off our life support cable.
Shit. Sorry.
So where are we going now?
Don't be sorry. Just keep your damn feet off my equipment.
So what was the point that I was trying to make? That they don't want to play, they don't want to get immersed in a story game because like we're watching cutscenes rather than having activities, and the production values are so high, writing and then motion capturing and voice acting.
Comatose.
You can't lower the price on a short story game.
Why bring her out here?
You have to
Wonder Woman kicked your ass.
raise the price to justify the production cost. And then if people don't buy story games, it really just seems like that. I wish that wasn't true because that's what I want to play. But you think about all these examples like Alan Wake 2 and Callisto Protocol, like they didn't meet expectations. Neither did this, and neither did Returnal. So it's like, was it just that production got delayed for that one period?
Not exactly, but they do monitor your biorhythms.
I really think that it's going to turn into developers are going to make a game to sell to a publisher to license on a streaming or download service, because no one's going to pay $60 or $70 to buy something outright if they don't know if they're going to like it long enough to play it a long time. Like, what's the minimum required hours that you would need to get out of a game to pay $70? They have to charge $70, and DLC, really they need to charge $100+ to justify to recoup the production costs. Because it's like, if it's a $100 game and we could sell 1 million copies, all things being equal, that's 100 million to at least get close to the budget. But then it's like, if people don't want to spend a long time looking at a story, there's no point. And if people don't want to play an ongoing live as a service game that lives as a service, there's no point. So then it comes down to what concept do people want to play. And if it's not story, and if it's like they just want activity and they want it to be cheap, then it's like, I guess you would need to look at who's buying games outright and playing them a long time versus who's taking advantage of these subscription services to find something they like to stick with. Because the subscription services gives you a variety to try. But then people say, I've played that already, or it's old, or I don't want to play it. So, and then a meme game like Vampire Survivors comes out. It's like, oh, it's $3, this is great. So it's like, really, gamers are just being cheap. So who's buying the big production value games? But they say PlayStation gamers and Xbox, everybody's making, quote, middle class, soon to be poor, but making 60 grand buying a PS5 Pro for the best graphics in Gran Turismo and Spider-Man 2. But then none of these games make a profit. So it's like, gamers want high production values, but they don't want to pay. They want an ongoing game, but they don't play it that long. Maybe they do play it that long. So high production story games are dead, because people don't buy them and stick with them. But then subscription services, people say they don't want subscription services, but guess what? That's where all the profit's coming from. Sony's quarterly report and their revenue report and PS Plus is saying they like hit it out of the park with subscriptions. So it's like, if we can sell somebody a subscription, even if they get on discount for $120, that's like one purchase plus DLC. If they stay for the whole year, it doesn't really matter if they're renting Ghost of Tsushima. They paid, by the time they've rented it for 4 months, they've paid the cost of buying it. And they don't even own a license to play it. So it's like, I'm a big fan of subscription services because I got to try everything. But this obsession with an ongoing game because they think time justifies price, and they're just trying to sell time through a subscription, there's going to be no standalone games then. And the standalone games are going to be indie projects with a lower budget, but that do give a story experience, but you're going to have to buy them outright. And that's what I would do. Games like Lake or Knee Deep or Sage, or even higher production games like Road 96 and stuff like that, or Under the Waves, or even Casting of Frank Stone. That stuff, if it doesn't garner big playtime, is not going to fit with the publisher's goals for a subscription service, and you're going to have to buy them outright. But I would. But then I don't know what's going to be made as a, quote, ongoing game that lives as a service that can exist on a subscription. I guess the subscription service would pay. You're going to see Path of Exile locked behind a subscription service. But people would pay for it because they want that game. And rather than being like, it's free, even though it should be $50 because it's worth that much, because you could play it that long and it's so good. But you don't. But it's like, well, can we sell you a stash tab? Sure. Can we sell you a costume in Call of Duty Warzone, but not a standalone game? It's weird that some people will pay something for something, but the thing they're buying is not the game itself. And so it's like, as a gamer, how much money are you willing to commit to try something for a limited amount of time, to then commit all the way, full purchase it, and play for a long time? And how's a developer or publisher going to find out what are people going to play for a long time? How can we give them a taste to let them test it? And like, who are they? What do they want to play? Like Ubisoft says, we don't even know where the players are. They're nowhere. They're gone. And then people like me, I buy everything on sale. It's like, oh, that exists? I'll wait for it on sale. Because you'll fix everything that's broken, and it's cheaper. So, like, what people want to play, how they want to buy it, or buy access to it. It's like, what people are going to design and how they're going to sell it is totally going to change. But it's like the independent developers are going to figure that out first. It's really a race between these AAA developers to figure it out first. All AAA has is production value, but they don't have gameplay concept, and they don't even have a pricing model that works. So it's like, independent is like, I don't know, put it on Steam and just promote it. And AAA is like, if we can't figure this out, we're dead. Character levels and talents. I don't care.
This is a map of your physiological potential, abilities and stuff.
I don't want to do this right now.
Anyway, the director had your old costumes stored in those lockers. The shrinks say that familiar things will keep us comfortable.
When you get down to it, Paula ain't so bad. She's just...
I gave you Halfwit's orders. Suit up and get out.
Fish Guy, Deathstroke, Australian Mate, and I missed Harley Quinn's.
Yeah, right.
I kind of like them in their prison guard. There might be hints, like little Easter eggs relating to the character stories, but I wouldn't really know because I don't know these like characters. And how are they even making comics where they could introduce, like, I guess they're still making comics, new stuff. I don't know if they made comics for these guys though. They probably existed before.
I was thinking
they like made movies for
more
them.
fashion forward.
So why are they making, like, welding those statues in the back? He, like, pumps his arms to lock and load his guns. I guess what I'm getting at when I'm waxing philosophical about design and business is that this is the kind of experience that people should want to have with a game and should want to buy, but they're not paying for it, which I guess means that they don't want to have it, which is like, why is it being made? You go, well, when you play it and experience it, it's really fun and really rewarding. But that might be my generation who grew up playing story-style games that are very rewarding, but it's like one playthrough, and that's it for me. Oh yeah, MASH. Whereas younger gamers, I don't know if that's what they want. And I'm saying they should want that, but you can lead a horse to water. I'll tell you what I don't want: Injustice 3. I would love an MK game in the new engine, the MK1 engine, without a block button, and that's never going to happen. And that would be so radical. It'd be so radical. You could even still duck throws, although I think that's kind of bogus.
Taking these guys on is suicide. We agreed?
I think from the last time I opened the door to this new door, there was no combat.
Oh, Sidekick's got something to prove now that the boyfriend's dead.
Sidekick? Oh, honey. I'm a freaking superstar.
Great. So Quinn's down for staying here and getting her ass killed. What about the king here? Are you on Team Waller, or Team get the hell out of this mess?
A more complicated question than you realize, mercenary. And a false choice, as long as Waller's bombs are in our heads. But the nanite injector she gave us came from there.
What? That pigeon?
LexCorp.
Righto. We'll traipse on over.
LexCorp. So who's that? Lex Luthor? So he teamed up with Brainiac to make the gear that's gonna brainwash all these heroes.
Not if we do as we're told till she trusts us. We get to LexCorp, bombs out. Then you all can do whatever you want.
I still like it. In a way, this is the way that they're making the game longer. They're kind of like elongating the story and the gameplay.
Captain Boomerang, team leader, reporting for duty. And? Yeah, looking forward.
So it seems like they are giving you main story missions.
Well, you know, these guns are a bit shit. Oh, no offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis. Oswald Cobblepot.
Freaking penguin!
You want to last more than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh, I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him. Let's get moving, Task Force H.
They have a lot more personality than Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and they like cooperate and work better together.
Hold up there, House.
All right,
we
Big
need
Bird.
smooth talking and probably
let's see
violence.
this.
My time to shine. I can feel it.
Easy trapeze!
So what's the mission now? I guess Flash is dead. Basically, essentially.
Wanna swing again?
Can I jump here? Yeah, I can. All right, so I can double jump after I swing.
Metropolis, this is Lois Lane with an update on the ongoing crisis.
Oh, shit, I'm underneath.
Eyewitness accounts, I can confirm that
A lot of the time I'm like just kind of running to the waypoint.
boarding the skull ship, and he's been turned. Batman has either captured or killed members of the Metropolis.
Take the lead.
There's like a lot of buildings you have to get inside before you can get to anything.
G'day,
So what's
Penguin.
Metropolis, and why are there all these
Remember me?
Batman characters living in this city? Isn't Metropolis Superman's city?
Gallery. Who's the big bleeder?
Like I said, I'm not
Think
familiar
his
with
cousin used to work
any heroes.
Which one?
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
But we are working for Argus.
You bloody what?
Real slick, Shark.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my regards to the locals.
Wow. You guys bombed harder than Eddie Nigma's stand-up set in Arkham. I had to shoot my way out of that one, too.
Ed Enigma? Who's that?
There's a cryogenic weapon. Do not be frozen, Lopkins.
Penguin screwed us. Alright, so it's been like 30 minutes since I ever had a combat segment, so let's see if I remember the controls. And I guess I can swing around with her and then shoot while I'm swinging. That's pretty cool. Where are the other guys? I guess I could look for the arrows. Wait a minute, I have my pistol out. That's no good. Where's my Uzi?
Got a line of fire on Quinn's target.
Where's my grappler?
Infernal alarm.
There we go.
It draws more foes. I think this penguin meets us harm.
Yeah, I think even this game though. What the fuck? These guns run out of ammo way too fast. Where is
Quinn, if this is about me stopping the bleeding hyenas, it weren't personal.
I think kind of like the Spider-Man games, the focus of this is not the combat. I think the strong point is the story with the heroes. Run through. Do I have a heal or no? You can shoot their legs and then get shield. That's right, that's right.
Savagery inspires me, Hardy.
Do you believe Penguin tried to have us killed?
Yeah. Yep.
Round flare.
On reflection, yes.
Whoa, a lot of trust issues here.
Man, this city looks pretty big.
Bag the little snitch.
I don't know if you'd want to like kind of roam around. What could you gain by roaming around? The way you could in like Batman and Gotham Knights, where you would
Penguin for his little surprise.
Where's the other dude?
What are you waiting for, you pair of villains? Get them!
I like how they all have henchmen. Just like
Aw, poor
thugs.
Penguin. Oh, that money never got you much in the way of loyalty, huh?
Piss off, widow. What did loyalty get you?
Oswald Cobblepot, my man. Do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns for us now, Birdbrain.
It's your lucky day.
So lucky.
I don't truck with trash, so you, the meathead merc, and whatever those two are, can jog on.
I can't believe you forgot me. I worked for you. What?
Well, he murdered him right
All
then
in
and
it
there.
Together now, mate.
Okay, Waller. We bagged Penguin.
Someone's been busy. How'd you have time to
Oh,
make
she
all
put
this
the
happen? Waller.
What, the head
penguin is
insert in
in
him?
flight. Repeat. The penguin is in flight.
Then let's clip his wings.
Fricasseed penguin. Let's get him to... Oh my god! He's getting up!
Hitting him again.
He's ran out the door. Somebody stop him.
Did that get him?
No. It very much did not get him. Waller. Blow up his head.
Shark. I'm disappointed.
Oh, you bloody Darrow. We could have done that all day.
I guess I never played a mission as the shark either. I like his so you kind of have to figure out whose movement mechanics you like using when you're in combat. Like, do you want to hover or swing around, or like I think hit the shark's jumping and leaping and the boomerang going straight towards. So it's like you kind of have to figure out whose movement style you like using to incorporate into aiming and shooting. And like, I need to reposition myself and get over there. What do I want to use? Do I want to? I think like the wall run is really helpful.
Piss me off.
And the swing is fun, but the jetpack is the best.
Happy. You can be damn sure Director Waller ain't happy. And you
He kind of
don't
looks like the guy
want
from
that.
Infamous.
We will make you happy, Colonel Rick Flag.
I doubt it, Shark. But what I know you can do is cause destruction. So, Brainiac's dropped a bug farm into Midtown, heavily guarded, pumping Terminauts into the city. You're gonna stop it. Or die trying, I guess.
He seems nice.
The hell is a Terminaut?
How about we Terminaut go find out? Eh? Eh?
Boy.
This is bullshit.
Shut down the Terminaut incubators at Central Station, TFX. I want a clean house.
Alright, so we got a new waypoint.
And here we go!
I like that the city's getting darker. It looks really cool. I'll definitely compliment the graphics again and again. They look really good.
Can't believe Penguin didn't recognize me. Well, that's crime lords for you. Make you feel special and then use you.
I shall remember you, Boomerang. It will not be a pleasant memory.
Oh, on you, Sharko.
She does feel really fun, like swinging around in Spider-Man. If you know how to like manage the, you see, like using a double jump in between the two swings to let it reload. Man, I should probably look into like what type of upgrades you get. And then sometimes your friends like steal your targets.
Whoever screws up the least might just make squad leader.
What about this this turret? How do I beat that? Whoops.
Quit clowning around.
For a pistol, it certainly has a lot of fucking recoil.
The incubators are bloody shielded. Thought this was an in and out job.
Must be what those crystals are powering up. Hit them like I said.
Crystals.
Call out the incubator, and I'll highlight the crystals connected to it.
Who is this Rasta woman who's talking to me now? I don't think that's the other chick. So you can kind of get like a melee combo into a gunshot. So what, we did one. Where's the other? Yeah, I guess it just depends if you wanted gunplay.
The power network is down, and with it the incubator shield. Thing's still built like a tank. Look for a weak point to fire on.
Something opened up and stuck out.
Get up in it.
Well, why am I not shooting? Like, I don't understand why sometimes they start doing these weird flip maneuvers that I swear I did not tell them to do.
You earned a treat that I am being forced to supply. So get up on that rooftop. Special blade delivery by Batpod. If you want to do me a favor, stand under it.
What rooftop? Yeah, I think she's got one of the more fun traversal mechanics.
From this distance, we should not stand under the bat pod.
How good a shot do you think Pengo is?
Gotta say, lots of potential for industrial accidents.
Mission complete. I didn't even know I was on a mission. It's just kind of like the story. New reward. This is supposed to be like the,
What's the military word for capers? Like, hijinks?
what does this equip? So I can get better guns. So you're going to unlock alternate guns. Powers down. Powers up. Manage gear, I guess.
I'm no gun nut, but I know
Legendary.
what I like.
Additional rewards. I'm ready.
All right, pay attention, TFX. This is live feed from the Justice League's Watchtower satellite. We're tracking enemies with the data linked to the Skull ship's comms. We want in on that data, and you are gonna bag it for us. You're in the lead, Harley. Squad's gonna need you to pick the next mission. The rest of you, show me you're worth a damn out there, and you'll get a chance to lead.
So I can't change anything yet. She wants to choose the next mission. I don't know. Where are we located right now? Evenly matched. Tactical advantage. Let's just do this
Our
one.
most wanted data carrier is in the vicinity of this multi-level car park. Smash and grab, light resistance.
Yeah, I said let's do it. Select. That's what I said. Select. Select.
Data carrier is in the vicinity of this multi-level car park.
What the fuck's going on now?
Grab, light resistance.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. It's selected. What's the problem here? Main objective sounds fine.
The director isn't the biggest threat to your
I had to hit circle to go back. So I had to press X to select and then circle to go back.
Mean, smart, and their shots pack some
Very
kind of
smart.
electrical discharge. Eyes open.
I've got it. So now we're getting to the phase where we can pick our own mission in the open world.
You don't come to us, we'll come to you.
We need that data cache unit so our nerds can crack their comms.
Is this another bring 'em in alive job flag?
Nope. Weapons free.
Yes!
Nice!
So basically I just have to...
Kill the target. Good. Secure it for scanning, and we'll bring Hack online.
So what, that's it? Mission done?
Always online. I am the line.
Right, yeah.
Ow, got shot by that fucking thing.
Woo! Need to clear the enemies first.
Clear the enemies first. Well, they're not on the roof. Locate enemy.
Scanning. Yes.
Alright, mission
I
done.
can use this feed to breach the Skull ship's network. Just buy me time.
You heard her, TFX. Deal with all incoming enemy forces until our nerds have what they need.
There are no incoming forces. We're just standing here.
Stuff. I love getting in fights.
Here comes another wave. Don't let these snipers pop.
So
their
once she gets hit,
That's my
I guess
job.
you should just lock onto them. What's the deal with this gun? I think I switched to that legendary gun, and it's like, it's not it's like a revolver or something. It doesn't have autofire.
Damn, I'm good.
Affirmative, Sharky. I'm shooting the target.
2 shots, that's it.
Wrecking your target, Deadshot. Over.
She's kind of like finding her own targets. I love that when you aim the camera at an enemy and then hit lock on, and it just spins completely around and finds someone new.
Looks like I ain't bouncing back yet.
TFX, we're done here. The data's good.
Oh, great. Nothing worse than risking our keysters for bad data.
All kinds of back doors for jacking the skull ship's comms. You like it. They're talking about you.
Secret stolen. Take the weird data to Terminaut.
Slicing enemy comms channel into your headspace. Now.
I want you to focus on the low priority kill list. Profiles. Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, King Shark. Self-centered fools all. Don't expect them to operate as a group. Isolate them.
Resist.
Them.
Currently equipped.
Tapping their phone lines is one thing, TFX, but cracking that skull ship's shield calls for good old-fashioned recon. I'm handling that personally. You four are gonna cause enough ruckus to keep that thing's heat off me.
You're risking your ass too? If this
So
is
he's
a
got to
military bonding thing,
safe
it
crack
ain't gonna
this
work.
code, and we got to just distract the
The same
enemies.
thing, Lawton. So let's make you four into an effective support unit first. Head to the Mark site for pre-mission training. Hack's got some ideas.
Watch me, not the
I might switch to the Shark.
What's the matter? Drones too?
What's this now? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought we had a mission here.
Oh, they died and left me hanging.
I'm monitoring vectors of resistance in the city. The journalist, the scientist, and the criminal element.
Let's see
They
this.
will be isolated. They will be overcome. Hack's been reviewing your physical data. Looking at ways to turn those red lines to
First
green.
attack L and R1.
Mobility is your strongest asset. Sure ain't your smarts or your tactics. Luckily for all of us, we can work with that.
I kind of get it. Let's just play. Like, is that allowed? Can we just play?
That take out multiple bodies and look cool.
Sweet, let's go.
Combat simulation's gonna put you through your paces.
Shark marked for elimination.
So now I have a new maneuver, L plus R1. But I don't know that it's really that necessary.
My kind of crossfire, Quinn.
And now that she has this single shot gun, I'm not really that into it. I guess I could switch back to the other Uzi on her, because you can have two weapons equipped at once. But it's not a big deal. I haven't even looked at like the customization yet or anything. It's like I'm not really ready to learn that stuff. And to be honest, these other crew of people kind of handled a lot of the enemies.
You ready to pull off your attack?
Pull off what? Use your traversal attack to kill a large group of enemies, L plus R. Well, where are these supposed large group of enemies?
Attacking the shark creature! Alright, I'm calling this combat drill done. Take it and use it, TFX. We're in this next stop together, because I've got the dead man switch.
Training complete. I kind of liked it better when it was just running through this story rather than having to interrupt with these unlocks, because I'm not playing for these unlocks.
I think this gun really gets me, you know?
If we're gonna crack the shield on death from above up there, I need clean intel without getting shot at. You four have the honor of being shot at instead, while I get the job done.
I would like to lead the mission, Colonel Flag. I have great leadership skills as a demigod, and as a bipedal shark, I draw much attention.
Yeah, I'm down. I actually want to switch to him anyway. So let's do that right now. Let's do that.
To the people overtaken by the invaders, this is Wonder Woman. I know you're still in there. I know you're still fighting.
How do I do it left?
Diana, stop this.
Bruce,
Let's switch to the shark and play a mission as him. And what does he do? What does he do in the air?
To understand that, join us or stay out of the way.
So he has this running leap. And then what does he do in the air? He can bound downward. He can jump again. So he can leap up and leap forward.
Penguin is not truly a penguin.
I can appreciate how bright the game is.
The Joker wasn't funny.
This is where we will be able
Yeah, he has like an in-air dash.
being deployed.
Heavy weapon
Let them get a
troopers.
beat on you and they'll chew you up.
Alright, let's go. We've been playing for 2 hours. I think I get the mechanics down. Like, it's fine. Press and hold.
Inside this jammer is a Terminaut that's your new best friend, TFX. Keep it twitching with the energy released by killing tangos. Kill enough, the jammer sucks up the energy and projects a shield. Get back behind it when the skull ship tries to fry you. I need you unfried and running that jammer until I'm done. Operation is a go.
All forces converge on that localized signal disruption. What are those insurgents up to?
So I'm supposed to keep things alive. My first instinct was to just start blasting it.
marking Queen for elimination.
So how does he I think you hold R1 and hit X. I guess you could slam down, but he doesn't really need to. He has fish hooks now. Don't I have grenades? They taught me about grenades in the tutorial, and then he doesn't have any. Like I said, finding your favorite character and then choosing like who you want to fight with because of their traversal mechanics is like really key. Get to the safe zone.
Brainiac murders his own troops. A poor leader.
Get 8 charges? What does that mean?
What are the humble?
Oh, so killing enemies is gonna get a charge? Good enough.
The jammer's still got a way to go. Keep the pace up, TFX.
This shark dude seems like he can take a lot of hits. I like the way the bullets juggle them also.
Head to the safe zone.
Damn, it's raining now. This game's pretty cool. It has really good graphics.
That was terrifying.
Hold the line, TFX. I'm almost done.
Oh, return to mission area. I was trying to fight those dudes. Wait a minute, I'm stuck underneath the building. In a time-sensitive mission. Fuck. What do you mean, return to mission area? Where are the enemies that I'm trying to kill in 3 minutes?
Plenty of charges still to go before the jammer's powered up.
Dude, I think I fucked that mission up because I was running out of mission bounds looking for fucking enemies. And, can't even fucking find them. There we go. Get the safe. I just remembered that at like the absolute last minute. So I run out of bounds to try and find enemies to get charges. And I go out of the mission area.
TFX, I'm ending recon. Successful exfiltration.
And nearly don't even kill enough of time. So that group wave kill worked out best. What does this mean? Star Lab Max. What does this mean? We'll just do this.
I prefer a spear, though I am not
Pick up
ungrateful.
and out. Overcharge, fine.
And I thought I was a show-off.
So you can level up who you like and get better
What the hell is
weapons.
this unauthorized transmission all about?
Riddle me this. What has 4 unexploded heads thus far and belongs up with the radio star?
Everyone keep quiet. I ain't chasing a bunch of riddles and bullshit.
It's you. 4 heads is you. The radio star is on the radio tower. Go to the radio tower. I'm waiting.
Eddie freaking really getting the Arkham 25 to life.
So he can't really do anything in the air. He has that air dash. How do I do that? You can jump.
Mate, he's the worst.
Because L1 drops him to the ground. It kind of reminds me of Rampage. When he's like climbing on the building.
This is the structure the Riddler called us to. Imposing.
Here
The
we
Riddler.
are, top of the world, but with a conundrum. Why would Argus choose you for this mission over me? Now there's an answer I had to unravel. So I hacked into your neural bombs and devised a series of educational challenges for you to flunk.
Kinda busy right now, mate.
Let's begin. My shadow falls across the city. My piercing gaze knows no pity.
What? Scan the riddle. Hold up to scan. My shadow falls across the city. My gaze has no pity. What about this dude?
Well done. Perhaps I estimated you all. But it's not just your brains I'm weighing like some Egyptian.
I think the graphics are really good. The special effects and the lighting.
Reality challenges I've seeded throughout the city will test your bodies too.
Oh, is this like he's giving us a bunch of side quests?
Try, fail again. Argus will see that I, Edward Enigma.
See that idea of like a string of missions in an open world. In the Warner Brothers games, they give you a lot of like story to pursue, so that's why you want to play. But in other games where there's less story, other open world games, what they're really offering is the missions, like, and those missions are useful to level up. I think like in GTA, the fun of like looking for the hidden packages or the spray tags or anything, you would unlock stuff. You would unlock weapons at your hideout, or you would unlock cars. So there was a gameplay reward for doing the collecting. In an open world game, the gameplay reward for doing side missions is like if you need experience to level up. So then leveling up your character is really what's fun, not the mission. You're like banging out a bonus mission to get XP. So you could just make this, I don't know. I think they add a lot of stuff. I think developers are just adding stuff to make the game bigger and longer, but it doesn't really contribute to making like the playtime fun. I think like progressing the story and fighting is what's fun.
No. God damn. Son of a bitch. Lock me up. My daughter. Get me into this.
Does he know that guy?
With these assholes. I'm gonna kill you.
You, wanna talk about it?
No.
I like how all the rest of them got clothes and the shark only got pants. Like, how come he doesn't have at least a jacket? Alright, boss time.
was just about to do that!
It's kind of funny how they release fighting games and it's like, man, I really want a fighting game. And they release one and you go, you know what, I don't like the rules of this one. I wish they would release another fighting game. And it's like, fighting games are not really going to work as a game as a service if in a year we figure out, oh, the rules are no good. It doesn't focus on fundamentals and it made some new system mechanic or some new meter or some new meta game. And I don't like I like fighting games, but I don't like the meta game of whether it's Guilty Gear or MK or Tekken or whatever. Like, I don't like the Heat Burst metagame. I don't like the Red Roman Cancel metagame, so I'm not interested. Give me another fighting game.
Better. Leave Metropolis while you still can.
But I really think NetherRealm making another game in their engine without a block button, even if it is Injustice, could be a very good idea. Because I really like that engine and I really like that juggle system. But MK1, MK1's rules kind of work against it itself.
Would you look at us?
And they're not going to fix it. And they say it's still going on for years. I hope it doesn't go on for years. I hate to say it. Grenades. Remember when they showed us grenades in the tutorial? 2 hours in, it takes to unlock grenades. You don't need to talk to me if I'm also reading about grenades that I've already used. Press circle to cancel.
Ordnance by now, Task Force X, because you're gonna need them. I have personnel who went MIA during a field test. I need you to locate them.
Whoa, what? Was that all an illusion or am I stuck in here? Can I climb this? Yeah. That's so crazy you can just climb anything. Why didn't people like this?
Diana, come on out. Look who it is. Not even gonna put up a fight?
I guess because you stand around. You stand around waiting for the game for so long. Let's play. Give me some enemies to shoot. I'm on board. Just give me something to shoot. I can't climb that wall. It's gonna shock me.
Don't get to her over our dead bodies.
Not mine. Don't you dare give in to this asshole, Stark.
Orton? This ain't the fight, mate.
Enhanced interrogation it is. I hope none of you are too attached to your fingernails.
Look, he's like swimming in the air.
Yeah, you know, I heard something else. She legged it to Hobbs Bay.
Can we please play?
Just missed her.
Expected about as much. Kind of figured Deadshot would be the one to give it up, though. Well, I'm still on mission. But I'd feel bad leaving you without something. Oh, Deadshot. I know you're worried about your kid. Zoe, right? I'll make sure she's safe and sound. After Brainiac transforms her.
Can we shoot already? Come on!
Well, hello, big boy. Now if I only had a sword. Anyone got a sword?
Every one of my teeth is a sword.
But would you just use the damn grenades?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the grenade. Look, see?
Shark, you can't just ask a guy to identify. Wait. Yeah, I got one. Counter him when he's charging that damn arm cannon.
Counter what? Oh.
Why is he after me? I barely touched.
Revives remaining. Well, you fucked me up. Are you just gonna shoot or what? What's going on now? He doesn't shoot his gun when I fucking hold it down anymore. So it's just use grenades?
My gun must be.
So you get 3 grenades. Let's try and kill this guy first.
Fine landing.
And there's no spare enemies, so I'm not gonna be able to do that, shoot their legs and then get their shield down or whatever. Get mine back. I guess it's good that I have all these stupid friends helping me. It's getting fucked up. turned into like a burst fire gun, which is no good. Maybe you could throw grenades when his shield's already down.
What else you got, you knob?
He's coming back.
Oh shit! That was Deadshot! That was... Oh, bite me, shark.
Captain of the Day's got jokes.
Gotta find a way out of this stupid
I
state.
wish you would be able to collect this stuff automatically, instead of having to go near it. I don't think I really need ammo to collect ammo. You probably have more than enough.
Help me with this door. It appears to be our only way free. Waller, please advise. We were just waylaid by Green Lantern.
Waylaid?
And you're still alive?
Boomerang sold out Wonder Woman, folded like a cheap pet to the threat of violence. Which, in a way, is worse.
Your orders are to assist exfil of an Argus unit gone MIA after field testing Gizmo's vehicle weapons. Get to their last known location and meet up with Colonel Flag.
What does exfiltrate mean compared to infiltrate? We need to get out? Why not just avoid even going?
Got some shiny new ordnance for you, TFX.
More gear.
You'll need the
Shrink tech?
we requisitioned from the Hall of Justice. Miniaturizes and protects, like sealing folks in a kid's toy. You're gonna use it to hot potato my people back to the bus.
Okay. Shrink tech. See, this is what GTA needs to do. Just automatically re-queue the next mission.
Soldiers, make them tiny, and bring them back.
I'll handle finding them.
Rising high, a sun-kissed tower, a beacon of the city's power. I don't care.
Enemy attention on us. And them.
Give me a waypoint.
These poor buggers were safe until we turned up.
No. Yeah. Damn it, TFX. Just get this done. New scan incoming. Slam those alien suckers and get everybody out.
What? That waypoint is his,
I want you working over those hostiles. My scans are Charlie Foxtrot.
Oh, I gotcha. They, like, spawn the enemies in. See, just let me use all my gear.
Get to my soldier before those purple SOBs do.
These guys run out of ammo so quick. Hey, wait a minute. What about you? I think the Batman style of, like, hitting them with melee might be a little bit more satisfying, but at least the mechanics are good. What is this big dude? Switch to this.
Feels good to be an apex predator.
I like that it kind of auto-locks on them and you just blast them.
And transport the non-coms to the bus. Double time it.
Ooh, I've always wanted a tiny fragile pet.
No, Shark.
Why don't you run over to him and hit him? So what am I supposed to transport to the bus?
Power for the powerful.
Now, what is this? What is this all about?
Street tech successful. Don't stare at him. Get him to the bus.
So I have to shrink him and bring him to the bus. Okay.
Good. Deliver him to the door,
Question it.
shake him out, and you're done. Inflicted enough.
Another soldier lost. More failure won't be tolerated.
Firing off a skin, squad. Do what you're mediocre at. Saving people.
Yeah, but where?
God damn it. I need that walking artillery cleared out.
What, where's the guy? They're, like, not giving me a waypoint to find the guy. I wonder if this shark's better at fighting these big dudes.
Is life on land not trying enough? will drag myself.
Oh, it's like you're gonna need basic enemies. You're gonna need basic enemies to.
We got a survivor. Snag him before the enemy gets
You know what I'm talking about? Shoot their legs to get their health back. So why am I fighting these big brute dudes if that's not even part of the mission? It like took forever to queue up.
The active shrink tech will jump up your adrenaline. Get you a damage boost for the big boys.
What am I looking at here?
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
You kind of want to run away from the enemies just to grab that dude and rescue him.
I want my soldier right-sized and on these bus steps 5 minutes ago. Soldier ready to flip out.
See, look at these enormous guys. They're like fucking up the whole mission.
We found somebody. And we're not
Look, he's not even fucking dead. There's like, look, and I'm dead. There's no point even going after these huge dudes. It's just like a waste. And look, I'm dead. So fighting those large guys is like wasteful.
Respect to you, Deadshot.
Because you need the weak guys to heal yourself.
You know the drill. Confirm your kills, then get my people out. 3 steps, TFX. Shrink the non-com, get him to the bus, don't let him die.
And you're like just waiting for him to show you where the guy is.
Wise ass.
How come I'm like getting shocked here?
Back to the Hall of Justice. TFX, you get your one-time ride on the bus. I call it the flagship. Shut up.
So are we supposed to go on the bus or what? So this shark has a shotgun too. I'm kind of not into that.
More firepower and aspirational power.
Okay, everybody. Debrief and make your way to medical.
Finally some good news. They keep the strong stuff in medical.
Oh, not you, Task Force X. You get to stay behind and meet the Gizmo. His workshop is back there.
The Gizmo. Is he going to be like the craft table? I like when they make games make a hub world, so you have to talk to an NPC to do something that you could have just done in a pause menu.
Are you the Gizmo?
That's a gerbil, moron. Right, let me take a look at you. A musclehead.
That's the idea as a jetpack.
Nut job.
I guess Deadshot does too.
Something that offends my eyes. And a homeless person.
You see? That's what I said. He's a bum.
You're perfect.
We know.
Perfect for what?
Crash test dummies. The name's Gizmo. Since they couldn't get heavy ordnance into the city, August recruited yours truly to weaponize some of the local rides. Now, I need warm bodies nobody gives a crap about in the driver's seat.
Carnage. Do I gotta drive a car? I gotta admit, the game spends a long time introducing new stuff. Is it gonna blow?
No goddamn way I'm getting in one of those.
Relax, you crack beefcake. We've all been in worse rides. Be my guinea pigs. No offense, buddy. And I'll drop in fully outfitted, absolutely lethal vehicles. Till then, Boss Lady wants to see you up in the secret hero
I don't know if
clubhouse.
you need to drive because you have all these traversal mechanics anyway. You can just use
I
jetpacks
gotta
and
admit, she
swings.
might have shoved a bomb in my brainstem, but I like a broad with sass. And Waller, she got sass for miles. Now scram!
Waller ordered us back to the sanctum. We should not dally.
So I went here just to get a cutscene and I'm going back there? I guess we're already in here. Yeah, he was cool when he had a machine gun.
The Green Lantern's the only thing between us and that skull ship. But you're nowhere near ready to face him.
That's why your support squad will be working double time to get you four kitted out. We're even skipping the safety rags. First up, Hack's waiting for you in the city with some intel and upgrades. Well, up to it, TFX.
Intel and upgrades. Let's see. There might not be much left on this.
Sure beats that moldy warehouse, right, boss? Okay.
So I'm in this building.
Within League statue,
I can see Hack, and she is a man.
Hack, we already got jumped by Lantern twice. You trying for the triple?
Relax, Dad. I'm an AR projection. Only you can see my... Thought you'd want to know the enemy are using Terminauts to seize and transport precious material.
Seizing precious material is our bloody job.
Exactly. So I isolated their broadcast signal, and you can track it. The bug could be inside any enemy, so follow this tracker. Happy hunting.
Oh fuck! It's another find the enemy that I'm looking for.
Hello, Metropolis. We're a few weeks into
What tracker? Is that underneath?
with seemingly
Yeah, of
no
course.
sight. The military is effectively
It's underneath.
blockaded outside of the city, and members of the Justice League have either been converted to his cause or are MIA. Enter Lex Luthor, CEO and president of Lex.
What do I think now?
The billionaire disruptive technologist, words not mine,
It's not my fault they put the useful heads-up displays in the corner of the screen.
Mr. Luthor, can you give us an update on yourself and your employees?
Looking.
Miss Lane, my
Looking.
staff and I have things well in hand.
LexCorp looks deserted. Security
All right,
measures
fine.
down, but you're staying
Move the
still on
display.
My name's on the building. It'll take more than an alien invasion to scare me off.
site. Always a pro at deflecting, but moving on. You're one of the preeminent scientific minds in the world.
I like the change of weather effects. I like that more games are incorporating that. See, look, I go over. So, why it must be right here.
Need fresh bullets.
Dude, what happened to all my machine guns? Everything was replaced by these crap guns.
Cannot swim in low temperature.
Chopper's down, but the target's moving. Leaving its host. Good instincts.
So wait, is that what I'm supposed to be attacking? I have like a trail cam on it. What is that thing? Can I shoot it? Get some damage on it.
Here I come.
So let's see. It's kind of cool, like, chasing this thing down. So I guess we're trying to find these aliens that Brainiac invented.
crawling quarry is dead. We should see what gifts it left.
Hey, Hack! Can you find us more of these little,
Lutenauts.
That's the
So it's using missions to introduce some of the open world concepts that are available to you. You
Rick and the Lutenauts.
can look for
I'll
loot
track them.
creatures,
Count on me.
complete riddles, or just fight random enemies and level up your guns.
With this, I'll
What is
gather
this,
a
then?
storm of bullets.
Thanks, Hack. Chases, fights, swag. It's like you read
So
our
now I have a
minds.
machine gun again,
Hey,
finally.
Can you read our minds?
I'm visualizing real hard. Money for nothing. Come on.
Hey, TFX. I've isolated our comms. Got a proposal? Here's something else I've been working on.
Contracts.
Your very own mercenary contract server.
I kind of want another
I set it up for
GTA
the
also.
off-the-books missions
I
for
really
the
just
rest
think
of the
that
Green Bomb crew.
like
You might
story's
even get
my
special
biggest
requests
motivation
from
for
them.
playing a game. And so even in like GTA was probably one of the first ones
When you
that
activate the
had
contract, I'll handle
any type of
tracking it.
open world concept
Just
on
remember
still
to
a
cache in
story game.
completed ones.
And I still would just make a beeline through the
Any
missions.
contracts you haven't activated will be reset daily for security. Snitches get glitches.
Okay. I'm here. What's
Loot's nice and all, but if I gotta hear Flag's whole kidnap the penguins, splatter these bugs, shoot that guy shit one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
TFX, before your next sortie, Gizmo's got a delivery
What does
for you.
TFX
Head
mean?
to the marked area.
Is that the shark's name?
Good luck.
Alright, you twisted my arm.
Think I'm starting to figure Quinn out.
Oh, do me next. We should do our best to avoid Batman.
Why would we want to avoid Batman? Oh, because he's going to try and kill us?
God makes his own path.
Yeah, see, leaping around the city's fun.
Flag ordered us to meet Gizmo is in my view.
Who wants a hover car for their next job? Now when you're out on a mission, I can airdrop one of these sweet rides in to support you. Alright, here's that dipshit bird brain penguin with your next gig. I said to Water, you want penguin quality gear with these piss poor materials? You're having a laugh. I got high-grade stash at the
Dude, I just want to play the next mission. I got 20 minutes left. Let's go.
Clear 'em out. Bish bash bosh, we're back in.
Yeah, shoot the enemy. I get it.
And TFX, after this mission, we'll release the limiters on your bombs. You're taking the fight to Green Lantern. God help us.
Go on. Take it for a spin, do you think?
Whoa, sweet. I do get a mission.
After some heavy use.
Alright, R1 and L1 ascends and descends. L3 dodges. And then I could shoot.
Like spear hunting.
You'll never win.
So let's see if I can finish this mission real quick in this sweet, sweet car.
The Crystal Network is under attack.
Can I blow that shield? I gotta blow these, There we go. Cool.
This incubator is stricken. Finish it.
What about the, Oh, I have to get out, don't I, and do it manually? I want to get back in this car. Get back in the car! Where's the other, There we go. Go, easy peasy.
Say thank you, Penguin.
That was kind of not a long time to drive, though. I'm gonna spend more time in this fucking mission complete menu than I did fighting.
Penguin guarantee weapons and gear to order. If you've got the goods. Sure, you kidnapped me, put a bomb in me head, tortured me, but I'll let bygones be bygones.
Alright, let's go. I don't want to hear this narrator and look at this menu. Talk to me when I'm in the world and I'm running towards the next mission objective, dude. Very impressive.
I've read about these. We have much to teach each other.
You've made encouraging progress, Task Force X. I'm releasing the limiters on your nanite bombs. You have the run of the island. That means you're clear to go after Green Lantern. Don't screw it up. I've authorized your support team to post their own missions, strictly for improving your arsenal. This is not a team-building exercise. I expect results.
That's our cue.
Oh, so now you all want in on my Green Lantern killing action?
No.
So what do we got in the menu? Squad map, contracts, looks, loadout, talents, social, battle pass store, and codex and options. I think the only thing I'd care about is really looking at contracts, like your daily stuff, and then you can customize your guys. That's pretty cool. And change the guns. I think that's mostly the most important thing. Your guns, and then skill tree.
Tickle your brain chemistry.
And then what about this? Task Force X. I don't know. Overall, I think that the game's pretty fun. If you like third-person shooting, it's definitely fun. I think the traversal mechanics are really fun. I don't know. Moving around feels great, and the missions, you could either kick the difficulty up, or maybe if there's longer missions, like where you got to deal with more, you have to deal with more enemies on the screen. And I like that it kind of usually flows one mission into another. I don't know, it's fun. I don't have any objection. I think that if you could customize your guys and level up, that'd be cool. I don't really know. I don't know. Overall, the experience is very, very positive. Why wouldn't you keep playing this? Because it's fun. I like the characters. I want to see what happens. I think that's really what it is. Because there are a lot of story cutscenes, and like you're on a mission to figure out what's going on with Green Lantern or whoever. These characters are more likable than Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's like you just want to bang out missions. I guess because it's on a story path. Isn't that better? Isn't that better than having to... It's like Gotham Knights. The mission ends and you're thrown in the open world. And then you have to pause a map and look at a waypoint and then go... Like, it just automatically shows you the next mission. What's the problem? Wait for Spider-Man's friend to call you on your phone? Or pause a map? Like, I think that this is paced way better than some of those other quote-unquote open-world story games. This actually is a story game in an open world. I don't know. Overall, my impressions are very fun. Why would you want to kill yourself? This game's great. Suicide Squad.